Hello friends and welcome back for another video. So today we will talk about decluttering, and I know that it's something that you like here on YouTube, and personally I love a good decluttering session. The last one was before moving into this apartment, so I think it was my big closet declutter, and I think that in 2 or 3 months I will declutter my whole apartment, and I hope you will be here with me. And it's been several years that I declutter my apartment, and I made some mistakes, and I know that there are strategies that worked and there are strategies that didn't work, and I wanted to talk about this today. So today I want to show you 8 mistakes that you probably make during your decluttering session. So let's get started. So mistake number 1 is to not have an overview about what you have. So when you have a big apartment or a big home or big house, you tend to declutter space by space and not category by category. So for example, if you have shoes in different places in your house, you tend to declutter shoes that you have in your entryway, then declutter shoes that you have in your garage, and it's totally a mistake because you're like, oh, I don't have a lot of shoes in your entryway, so it's okay, and then you go to the garage and it's exactly the same. But when you put everything together, all your shoes, for example, together, you realize that you have a big amount of shoes, and you tend to be merciless by putting everything together because you realize how many things you have. So it could be the same with the papers, with your clothes, or even the books. So you think it will be easier to declutter space by space, but actually it's more effective to declutter category by category. And if the category is really big, you can declutter by subcategories. So for example, if you have a ton of clothes and really you feel overwhelmed by everything that you have, you can decide to declutter your tops or your pair of jeans, and it will be easier, but you will have an overview about what you have, the volume of your possessions. And by doing that, you will realize that sometimes you have things that you have twice. Number 2, not decluttering clothes that are too big or too tight. And it's okay to gain weight, it's okay to lose weight too, but sometimes we keep clothes that are way too big, like for example 2 more sizes than your current one or 2 sizes below your current one. So you need to keep things that really fit right now and that will fit when you will lose like 2 or 3 pounds, but not more. You know, I was really guilty about this because anytime I went shopping, I was like, oh, I really love this clothes, this top, this pair of jeans, but I will buy it like 1 or 2 sizes below my current one because I want to have the motivation to lose weight, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. And all these clothes that I had that were way too tight that I didn't wear was part of the clothes that I got rid of the last declutter session. You don't have to be ashamed of that, and I think that a lot of people do this when you have to lose weight because you think that it will be a motivation, but by doing that you will have more clothes that don't fit than clothes that fit right now and in which you feel great. And you know, looking at these clothes will make you feel guilty, but losing weight takes time, and let's face it, you won't find motivation to lose weight or to gain weight if you see these clothes all the time. Number 3, keeping things that you declutter in your entryway or your garage for too long. So you did your declutter and it's so great, congratulations, but you tend to keep them because you don't know what to do with them. So when you do your decluttering, you have 3 piles. You have your keep pile, you have your maybe pile, and you have your get rid of pile. And with the last one, you need to decide if you want to donate them, to sell them, or to recycle them. And when you have these 3 different piles, you need to give yourself a goal about that. So if you, for example, if you want to donate them, you need to put it in your calendar, and this day you will donate. If you want to get rid of all the things that you declutter in less than a month, you can decide to sell what you can, and after a month recycle or donate what you didn't sell, because keeping them for too long will be a clutter for your home and for your mind too. Number 4, extreme declutter. So it's really satisfying to see all these videos about extreme declutter, about people who are living with only few things, really few things, and sometimes you feel so annoyed with what you have around you, like your possessions, that you want to declutter everything in your home and having a fresh start. And when you begin to declutter things, you don't know where to stop. You get rid of too many things. And I know that by doing that, you will regret decluttering things. Even if I didn't regret decluttering things, I know that I'm not an extreme minimalist. I like to have stuff. I like to have things that really bring me joy, but extreme decluttering is not what I like to do. So when you want to declutter things, think about that. Don't be too extreme because you will regret it. Number 5, not knowing your why. So you decide to declutter things, but you need to know why you're doing this. Perhaps it's because you want to spend less time cleaning your house, or maybe you want to make a little bit of money by selling what you have, or because you think that having everything around you will keep you stuck in your life because you have too many things in mind and you need to declutter to have a fresh start. Or maybe it's all the same at the same time. For my part, I needed to declutter things in my life because I thought that I was stuck by all my past things, and I really need to declutter my mind by decluttering what I have around me. It was people, it was stuff, it was a lot of things, and thanks to that I'm not stuck anymore in my life and I know what I need to do to chase my dream. So what are your motivations? And depending on that, you won't get rid of the same thing. Number 6, having too many maybes. So you declutter your things and you have your keep piles, you have your maybe pile, and you get rid of pile. And you don't know what to do with your maybe pile because you have too many things. You don't want to get rid of them because you think that you will miss them, and you don't really sure to keep them because I don't know. But if this pile is really huge, I don't see the point, because you need to see these things like an experience. You need to know if you will use them until the next declutter. If you're scared about decluttering something, keep it and you will see the next time. And I think that you can have like 5 different things in each category. So for example, you can have 5 different books that you keep in your maybe pile, or you can have 5 different tops you keep in your maybe pile. Number 7, wanting to declutter everything in just a day. And I can tell you this, it's impossible, because I had a really small apartment in Paris last year, and when I did my big closet declutter, I decluttered for like 5 hours, just my clothes. So if you want to do everything, it's impossible. So if you want to do it carefully, it's just impossible. You need to plan it on different weekends. And you can see it in a TV show like the one of Marie Kondo. Most of the time they have 1 week to declutter everything, and sometimes it's not sufficient enough. So be realistic when you plan to do your declutter. You can decide to sort 1 category a day, for example, all your books a day. And if it's a little bit challenging, you can decide to declutter one subcategory a day, like for example your tops or your bottoms. Don't forget to put some music on, to have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and start in the morning. I hate when I do something actually and it's not finished the same day. So I like to begin my declutter in the morning so that I know for sure that it will be finished at night. And number 8, thinking that you will declutter once and never again. And unfortunately, it's not possible either. You will bring things into your home even if you're careful about that. And it's totally okay. And it's not because it's not a one-time thing that you don't have to start decluttering. And the feeling of decluttering is so satisfying that you will try to declutter everything in your life. So I try to do it once or twice a year because I'm really careful about what I bring home, and that's it. And you know, by decluttering you will be more careful about what you bring into your home because you will think about what you already declutter, and you could be like, oh, I already decluttered that and I don't want to lose money or to waste money on things that I will declutter in just a month. Alright guys, I will end up this video here. I hope you liked it. If it's the case, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. I hope it will give you some hope about your decluttering process, and tell me in the comments below what mistakes you made during your decluttering process. I see you in the next one. Bye friends!